that first line, when the music fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come along and just bring something of worth. That whole concept of what worth have we have? You know what I mean? We have a very short life in this world. I think we need to think about our worth. So what worth do we put on things? As a start, has anybody got something in their house that is in the cupboard that we think will be useful one day?
Yes.
Go on then, come on.
I wouldn't even know where to start. But that one in our house. A posh plate. What's a posh
A
plate?
posh plate, yeah.
I won't use it.
Yeah.
Might break.
Just in case the king comes around.
Tea set.
Tea set.
I've got a torch.
A torch.
Yeah, trouble is, there's no battery.
There's no battery.
It's been there for years.
I saw a torch sold the other day. It was a solar one. Don't know how that works. I think we've all probably got a, or had at one point some sort of food processing mechanism in our cupboard, and think to myself, when I need more chopped vegetables. I tell you what I've got in my house. I've got a bike. It's very nice. I've probably ridden it twice. It folds away lovely. It's a folding one. It stays folded, yeah. It's really good, isn't it? Now, when we think about the parable, I think sometimes it's nice to. It's not really about talents and talents. It's really about money, you know what I mean, and stuff like resources and everything that we've got. It's not just about talents and gifts and stuff like that. That parable of the talents. Talents was a word for a big lump of money. So it's about our resources, it's about everything. But it's sometimes we try to hide them things away, don't we? But I think it's very important to look at that parable in context. So in Matthew 25, that is in between two other parables and two other stories. One, it starts with the virgins around the bridesmaid, as it were, being the bride of Christ and all that imagery and stuff like that. And it starts with the half the women had oils in their lamp. The other didn't. And when it was time to go through the gate, which with the representation is to heaven, they weren't ready because they didn't have oil in their lamp. And they tried to get oil in their lamp from the others. But they said, no, you need to go and get some oil in your lamp. However, when they returned, the gates were closed and they couldn't get in. It's like my bike, isn't it? Being all folded away. Although, even if I unfolded it, the tyres would be flat. The tyre would be flat. It's not ready. Even if I wanted to go on a journey with my bike, I couldn't because my tyres are flat. That's not ready. Are we ready? Are we prepared? Are we have all our resources there ready for Christ when he needs us? When we need. So we go to the parable of talents. God gives us our inheritance, as it were. Our inheritance of gifts and resources and stuff like that. He gives us the oil, as it were. But what do we do with it? Hide it away. My bike is a bit hidden away, to be fair. You probably couldn't get it because it's so hidden away. My doctor probably says I probably need more exercise And I said, well, I've got a bike. Have we got a bike that's hidden away in our lives? Have we got that things in our lives that we are hiding away, but we know we can make a difference if we use our resources to make a difference in the world? We know the Acts model of church was people came and shared their wealth with each other to make community. Are we sharing our wealth not just with money, but with time, our resources? It's a big challenge today, isn't it? It's a big challenge in this world that we live in. To be sacrificial to ourselves for others. And Jesus taught about it was all about how we connect with others, as Colin was saying. How we connect with Jesus is how we connect with others. And we know we're saved by grace, you know what I mean? But that grace in our lives must flourish to something. The love that we have must flourish to something that makes a difference in other people's lives, because that's what the love of God does in our lives. We go from the parable of talents, and this puts it right into perspective. The perspective is that at the end of the day, Jesus will separate us into goats and sheep. I don't know what the goat is representing. I've tried to look. The sheep are the ones that he brings with him, but I don't know why the goats. I don't know if it's because the horns look like devils. I'm not too sure. But what does the Bible say after that? It's the Bible reading that we should really embrace as a Salvation Army, because we didn't start off as a church. We started as a movement to help people. So the end of Matthew, after the parable of the talents, about using our resources to help other people, it talks about when I was hungry and you fed me, you know what I mean? When I needed clothes, you clothed me. When I was in prison, you visited me. I think that just puts the context back into the parable of the talents. Sometimes when we talk about worship, it's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely coming to worship on a Sunday, isn't it? We can share with each other, we can sing some songs. But what is the heart of worship really? The heart of worship is others, is receiving from him and sharing with each other and making a difference in the world. Standing up for the oppressed. Standing up for people who can't do anything because of their circumstances. Needing support, needing help. The Salvation Army has been there for over 100 years. Doing that. But are we doing that now as a Salvation Army? Do we need to stand up and want to be accounted to Jesus? It's not what saves us. We know grace saves us. But when grace saves us, he also gives us that heart for each other.